Good evening, everyone. The Clover School District Board of Trustees welcome you to today's monthly business meeting. CSD Board meets formally twice a month on the second and fourth Monday, one work session and one board meeting. The business meeting format is as follows. The board will follow its approved agenda. During the public forum, attendees electing to speak will have 3 minutes. The board chair will address all speakers to provide the rules for public forum. Following public forum, the meeting will continue with the remaining presentations on the agenda. Following each presentation, the board will have opportunity to ask questions before moving to the next. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Give us insight to lead with integrity, that our decisions may reflect what is right and good. Keep us from short-sightedness and pettiness. Help us to make decisions that are for the good of all, and guard us from blind self-interest. Amen. Amen.
Without objection, the board will approve the agenda for tonight's meeting. Hearing none, the agenda is approved. Without objection, the board will approve minutes from the last meeting. Hearing none, the minutes are approved. Without objection, the board will approve staff personnel as presented in executive session. Hearing none, staff personnel is approved. Dr. Quinn, recognitions and appreciations.
Okay, thank you, members of the board, and welcome to everyone who is in the room tonight. It's great to see a big group on a rainy, cold Monday night, and we also want to welcome all of our families who are joining us via our YouTube channel. We have, for the first time in my time as superintendent, 5 pages of recognitions tonight. So sit back, relax. We've got a lot of people to celebrate. We're very, very excited about that. And we're going to begin right off the bat with our South Carolina School Boards Association Champions for Public Education Award. So if you'll please come forward, Mr. Charles Govan and our Region 13 Director, Scott Childers. Here with us tonight is the South Carolina School Boards Association President, Charles Govan. He has served in nearly every leadership capacity with the South Carolina School Boards Association, including President-elect, Secretary-Treasurer, and as Regional Director. He has also served on the South Carolina School Board's Insurance Trust Board. This is his 24th year serving on the local board in Darlington. Mr. Govan is here on behalf of the association with a special presentation for Clover School District. With him tonight is the current SCSBA Region 13 Director, Scott Childers. He represents York County school districts, including Clover, Fort Mill, Lancaster, Rock Hill, and York 1, where he serves as their board chair. So welcome, gentlemen, and we're happy to see this presentation tonight.
Good evening. I'm Charles Govan, and before I go into reading this script, I'm going to ask my wife to at least wave her hand, because for you all who are married, you understand that if I don't do that, I may have a bad ride back. To the Clover School District Board Chair, Mr. Rob Wallace, members of the Clover Board and Superintendent, Dr. Quinn, thank you for our opportunity to make a special award presentation on behalf of the South Carolina School Boards Association. It is a pleasure for me to visit your district for my first time here, but you have a beautiful facility. Tonight, especially to make a presentation like this one with my friend in Region 13, Representative Scott Childers. Scott.
Hey, Scott.
I'm a sidekick.
You know, Scott gives me a hard way to go all the time, so I'm used to it by now. At this time, I would like the Chairman Wallace and Dr. Quinn to join us down front to assist in tonight's presentation. We're here tonight to recognize the work of the greater things ministry of Lake Valley Christian Assembly Church under the leadership of Pastor Ray Scott. Will representatives from the organization please also join us up front? I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the South Carolina School Boards Association to thank you for submitting and for being chosen as our awardee for this event. In collaboration with Clover School District, this is a partnership which displays your dedication and commitment to the success of public school children. The link between Greater Things Ministry of Lake Valley Christian Assembly's Church and the school district serves as a model for others to exemplify and follow. Your school district is a part of our state and is why South Carolina School Board Association is proud to recognize and honor you with your Champion for Public Education Award. The SBA presents the Champion for Public Education Award to businesses, nonprofit organizations, and individuals who make a significant contribution in support of public schools. The Greater Thing Ministry received this nomination because of its tremendous support of this school district. We want you to all know of the hard work that has been done and has not been unnoted. Now let me tell you a little bit more about the greater partnership with the district. The Greater Thing Ministry of Lake Valley Christian Assembly Church, under the leadership of Pastor Ray Scott, has earned the reputation of filling in the gaps of Clover School District. Whenever a void is left without a request, the church steps in. Leadership. For an example, when they saw students waiting for the bus in the rain, they immediately came to and used an old public transit bus shelter for the students who wait under instead of having to be in the rain. The church organized one. The church also, along with the pastor, inspired a coalition of a dozen churches and businesses to host a school supply distribution for children in need, providing 500 stuffed book packs, and has already committed to distributing 600 next year. Additionally, when a local nonprofit, which historically provided back-to-school shoes for students dissolved, the church picked up the project and even advanced the mission, providing 200 pairs of tennis shoes to Clover students. Most recently, the church delivered tricycles to a preschool K program and facilitated a beautification project for the district Bridge Beginning project. The partnership between the two is paramount to the vision of both organizations. The time, materials, and efforts of the Greater Things Ministry of Lake Valley Christian Assembly Church shares with the districts have a direct positive impact on Clover School District. It should be evident to all why we are recognizing them tonight for their participation and support of the school district here. The South Carolina School Board Association acknowledges and appreciates your efforts. Thank you for being a true champion for public education, and congratulations.
Pastor told me not to cry, so I'm going to try not to. But I didn't know this award was even available, guys. I didn't know it was even here, and I appreciate it very much. I want to say, first of all, Jesus Christ and his shed blood changed my life. And that's why I do what I do. Second thing, Pastor Gunn, get back up here. Come on, Papa. He gave me the opportunity to be a pastor. Come on up here. He helped me get through my schooling. He helped me, gave me an office. He's done everything he can. So this guy, everywhere I go, every school district I go to, they say, where are you from? I go, Pastor Gunn's church. They go, come on in. Everybody knows this guy. If it wasn't for him cutting that ground, cutting that path, I wouldn't have any opportunity. So I appreciate what he's done. But more importantly, if kids are going without something and they can't go to school without worrying about shoes, backpacks, clothes, anything like that, please get in touch with me. We don't want them to miss out on their education, because if they worry about something so simple as a pair of shoes, it's not going to work that way. Thank you very much.
We're so very blessed in Clover to have wonderful support from our faith-based community, but also our business community. And I'd like to bring up representatives from Project Clear. I see Dr. Bertrina Scott is here. Is Dr. Ashley Scott also here? No, will come forward. Dr. Ashley Scott and Dr. Bertrina Scott are with us tonight to make 3 special presentations. The Scotts are local business owners who have made substantial contributions to Clover School District and are looking to make more. A few weeks back, their companies, Clear Air Filters and Southern Edge, sponsored employee appreciation events for our staff and bus drivers. They are also deeply involved in Clover Leaf, which is our foundation. I'd like to invite Dr. Bertrina Scott to make a formal presentation on some surprise grants that they are funding.
I wasn't expecting to say anything. I was just going to drop off the check and leave. You made me blush, actually. My husband, Ashley, and I have moved to Clover 5 years ago from Ohio. We are South Carolina natives from the Low Country, and we have always been especially dedicated to the endeavors of any district, of any endeavors that support education of our children. We have 3 of our own. One who has already graduated, class of 21. The second, my sidekick. I have a sidekick, who's the middle child tonight. So we wanted to find a way to assist teachers in expanding the learning process beyond the classroom. And I talked to Dr. Quinn and Ms. Knott over here, Stephanie Knott, and they helped us to select 3 individuals who needed funding for their endeavors outside of the classroom, but were unable to get it. So we're here to fill in the gap, and so happy to fill in the gap. So I'd like to recognize Sam Harper.
Sam?
Also Rosa Ford. And the Oak Ridge Elementary Drama Club.
This is and so they are surprised. They have no idea.
We had to trick them to get them here tonight so they would be surprised. So, surprise.
And we're glad to. So this is the ceremonial check. So the actual check. thank you guys for this opportunity. Clear air filtration is in the community to help in the educational processes of children or to assist the district any way you can. So Dr. Quinn has my contact information, so we'll be glad to do it again. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Carl. All right, let's keep the celebrations going. Next, we would need our Abacus B winners to please come forward. Abacus B winners. 2 Clover School District students recently participated in the Regional Abacus B. Both students won first place in their divisions. The students are 4th grader Ariana Griffs of Crowders Creek Elementary School and 1st grader Natalie DuPont of Oak Ridge Elementary School. Congratulations to Ariana and Natalie. Outstanding math skills, in case the abacus didn't give it away. We're very proud of you, ladies. All right, next up, our Fields of the Year CSD Maintenance Department guys are going to come forward at this time. And as you're coming forward, I want to talk a little bit about this. 2 of Clover School District's athletic fields were named Fields of the Year in their respective categories by the South Carolina Sports Field Managers Association. The Clover Middle School baseball field was honored along with the Clover High School baseball field. The South Carolina Sports Field Managers Association presents the awards based on the following criteria: playability and appearance of playing surface, organization of maintenance program, uses of facilities that impact playing surfaces, and innovative solutions to the playing surface problems. The Clover School District Maintenance Department submitted extensive applications for this award, which included photos, narratives, the online of the maintenance program, a budget, and an organization chart. Maintenance staff members who worked on the CMS baseball field include Andrew Love, Scott Moses, Marshall McCarter, and Lee Clinton. Maintenance staff members who worked on the Clover High School softball fields include Lee Clinton, Marshall McCarter, Scott Moses, Shay Hall, who's our coach, Andrew Love, and Frank Falls, our special assistant. Banners designing the facilities as the Field of the Year will be displayed on the fields during the upcoming seasons. Congratulations, guys, and job well done. And that was softball field. Sorry about that mistake. All right, next up is our Clover High School Athletic Director, Mr. Bailey Jackson, on his CMAA certification. Clover High School's Athletic Director, Bailey Jackson, has received the Certified Master Athletic Administrator designation from the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The CMAA is the highest level of certification presented by this national professional organization. The coursework covers topics such as organizational management, risk management, Title IX, event management, labor laws, budgeting, and leadership. Jackson's graduate-level written project produced emergency action plans for both Clover Middle School and Oak Ridge Middle School. Congratulations, Coach Jackson. Way to stay in school. All right, next up is our competitive cheer team. If you would please come forward. The competitive cheer team, under the direction of head coach Marissa Cross and assistant coach Katie Jackson, recently won the school's first region championship since 2016. The following cheerleaders were selected to the All-Region 3 5A team: Riley Ross, Mackenzie Bogus, Manaya Caldwell, Ava Keprasuth, Anna Kate Touchstone, and Lily Wilson. The team placed fourth at the 5A Division I state qualifier, and this past Saturday finished the season with a fourth place finish at the 5A Division I state championships. The fourth place finish is the school's highest finish since moving to the 4A and 5A classification. Coach, would you please introduce your team for us?
Lily Wilson, Miriam, Mackenzie, Marley, Camille, Caden, Riley, Lily, Ryan, Sloan, Priscilla, Allie, Allie Grace, Haley, Anna Kate, Gracie, Ashton, and Luke.
Right. As a former cheerleading coach, I know how hard you guys worked, and I also know that you know how to take a picture. So you might have to get into 2 lines to be completely seen. Did you get it? Okay, good deal. Congratulations. Great job, everybody. All right, next up, we have some football recognitions. So would Perry Woolbright, our Shrine Bowl assistant coach, and Landon Sohn, one of our Shrine Bowl team members, please come forward at this time. Coach Perry Woolbright and senior Landon Stone represented Clover High School at the annual Shrine Bowl All-Star Game in December. This is a tremendous honor for both. The Shrine Bowl, which features the best from North and South Carolina, is one of the oldest high school All-Star games in the nation. Congratulations, Coach. Certainly congratulations to Landon, though he couldn't be here tonight. Next up, we'll have Coach Will Plyler, our Region 3A Volleyball Coach of the Year, and back-to-back Region 3A 5A champions come forward at this time. Coach Will Plyler has been the boys' head volleyball coach since the program's inception in 2022. During the 3 seasons of competition, Coach Plyler has led the Blue Eagles to back-to-back Region 3 5A championships. This year's squad was 13-1 in the region, eventually losing in the upper state finals to Dorman. Landon Bundy, Region 3A 5A Player of the Year. Is he here? Logan, stay out here, Coach. We're going to celebrate you all. Logan Bundy, Region 3A 5A Player of the Year, was our team captain. He led the Blue Eagle volleyball team in blocks, kills, aces, and serve-receive percentage. He also led Region 3 5A in kills, blocks, digs, and aces. And now for the team regional championship. Coach, if you'll ask all your players to join, and let's give these two while they're standing here a big round of applause. I think you guys are representing your team tonight. My bad. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, next up, girls volleyball. Would Katie Cohen, North-South All-Star selection, please come forward? Katie Cohen of the girls volleyball team was named a North-South All-Star and to the 2024 All-Region team. She recorded over 1,000 career assists and was named to the American Volleyball Coaches Association's Best and Brightest First Team this year. She played varsity volleyball for 3 seasons on teams that recorded 22 wins and only 10 losses in region play. Let's give her a big round of applause. Way to go. Next up, cross country. Ella Nyber, runner-up 5A Division I state championship and winner of the Division I state qualifier school record holder. So Ella Nyber won the 5A Division I state qualifier and also finished second at the 5A Division I state championship. For the first time in many seasons, both the girls and boys cross-country teams qualified for the state championship this year. Way to lead the way, Ella. Good job. Can we please have Coach Mike Fitzgerald come forward to celebrate his 200th career wrestling win at Clover High School? your coach. Coach Mike Fitzgerald has been the head wrestling coach at Clover High School for 22 years since the program started in 2003. Since that time, Coach Fitzgerald had coached 45 state players and qualifiers, won 2 region championships, and made an appearance in the upper state finals. After starting with 15 wrestlers in 2003, the Clover High School wrestling teams now consist of over 80 athletes. In addition, Coach Fitzgerald was also instrumental in bringing girls wrestling to Clover High School and has been named the Region Coach of the Year twice. Thank you for all your hard work. Lots of athletic things tonight. Good job. Next up is our OMS FFA team. If you'll please come forward. The Oak Ridge Middle School FFA team took home 2 prizes from the South Carolina FFA Fall Fantastic Friday contest held at Piedmont Technical College in Greenwood. More than 250 middle and high school students from 60 teams took part in the event, which was sponsored by the National FFA organization. The OMS agronomy team finished first in the state. The students were tested on their knowledge of crop and soil science, plant weed identification, equipment identification, insect identification, and problem solving. Team members include Elam Leary, Peter Johnson, Nugent Moore, and Lucas Arnott. The OMS Milk Quality and Products team finished third in the state. These students were tested on all aspects of dairy, including cheese identification, milk defect identification, fat content scoring, and problem solving. These team members include Dalton Osterberg, Isabella Sion, Anna Copeland-Torres, and Lyra Work. And our fabulous OMS FFA advisor is Miss Erica Waring. Let's give them all. Great job, everybody. Thank you. Next up, our CSD Employees of the Month. At this time, we would like to recognize the Employees of the Month for both December and January. We thank our business partners of United Bank for sponsoring a cash prize for each of these recipients. So we'll begin with the December group. From Bethany, Kimberly Hughes. From Crowders Creek, Shelley Janik. From Larne, Lauren Bowers. From Oak Ridge Elementary, Kiana Goodwin. From Oak Ridge Middle, Stephen Widener. From the Applied Technology Center, Preston Clinton. From Clover High School is Nancy Hester. From Bethel is Christine Varner. From Griggs Road is Doree Edens. From Kynard is Lori Dahmen. From Clover Middle, Leslie Ledford. From the Academies of Clover, Michael Rago. From the 9th grade campus, Caitlin Anderson. And from our district office, Amy Baker. Let's go ahead and recognize this group with a round of applause. Get a quick picture of our December group. Congratulations to you all. All right. I want to come close to the middle. There we go.
Hey, Miss Nancy.
And thank you, December group, for all that you do. And now let's recognize our January Employees of the Month. Once again, from Bethany, Kelsey Terry. From Crowders Creek, Mary Kate Noel. From Larne, Diane Wilcox. From Oak Ridge Elementary School, Carrie Colon. From Oak Ridge Middle, Margaret Peg Merriman. From the Applied Technology Center, Ashley Hall. From Clover High School is Colleen Bryant. From Bethel, Elisha Bazzano. Excuse me, this might be Alicia. Alicia, sorry about that, Alicia. Craigs Road is Rita Beamgard. From Kynard is Catherine Rogers. From Clover Middle is Ashley Smith. From the Academies of Clover is Tracy Melton. From the 9th grade campus is Kelly O'Kane. And from the district office, Stevie Presley. If you'll please come forward, let's give them a big round of applause. All right, thank you. January staff member for the month. And if our current board members on the floor will stay on the floor, and the other board members, if you will join them on the floor. All right. As they're coming forward, January is School Board Recognition Month. Clover School District is joining the other districts across the state to thank these local leaders for their dedication and willingness to advocate for our children and public schools. As elected leaders, the school board members face a wide range of complex and demanding challenges. The citizens of this community often don't recognize the vital contributions of these men and women and the importance their roles are as board members to educate our young children. Our board members come from all walks of life, and we are proud of the job that they do for us. So on behalf of the men and women who work for Clover School District, and to our families, parents, children, and community members here who comprise this district, thank you all for what you do for public education. Thank you for building a better and brighter future for our children that we serve. Now, as a part of tonight's School Board's Recognition Month, board members will be signing the ethical principles that were established by the School Boards Association for board members. The ethical principles is a pledge of their efforts to improve public education. So before they go sign, let's give them a round of applause first. Now, board members, I'll ask that you sign on the ethical poster. Do you have the pen down there? And then I'm going to ask you to stay because we have one more presentation. Thank you. And now, lastly, Dr. Crystal Gant, Director of Educator Effectiveness, will make a presentation on behalf of the Teacher Forum. And I believe, is Ms. Yaquanda Coakley here as well?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Coakley, will, as Clover Vice President of the York County Education Association, will also make a presentation on their behalf. So I'll turn it over to Dr. Gant.
Good evening, Chairman Wallace, Dr. Quinn, and other board members. As a liaison for the Teacher Forum, I'm here to recognize all of your efforts and just want to partner with our Teachers of the Year from last year and this year. We just want to say thank you for supporting our district. Thank you for supporting our teachers and students. And this year, the Teacher Forum has gathered a personalized and created a personalized basket for each of you. Inside the basket are contents from each of our schools, our ATC provided your dinner for this evening, and you will be presented with your baskets from Teachers of the Year, Dr. Kelly Clark from last year. She's our District Teacher of the Year. Miss Mary Adams, our Teacher of the Year this year, as well as Miss Davis and some of our students from Clover High School and the 9th grade campus. So at this time, we'll have them bring baskets in, and Dr. Clark has some kind words that she would like to share with you as well.
Good evening, and thank you all for the service that you do for us. I just wanted to read a quick quote for you all. When you educate one person, you can change a life. When you educate many, you can change the world. And we, from the Teacher Forum, on behalf of all students, staff, and faculty of the district, just want to thank you for your service. This is a small token of our appreciation, but you definitely are the reason that we get to do what we do every day. And thank you so much for all the decisions you make and for being the cornerstone of our educational success. We appreciate it. And baskets are on their way.
And Ms. Coakley, come forward.
Thank you. Good evening. On behalf of the York County Educational Association, thank you for your dedication and your support and the decisions that you make that advance the cause of education on behalf of our students, our teachers, and our families, and for embodying our motto, each day, each child, excellence. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoy the bundt cakes.
All right. Thank you, members of the board. As they're coming back, a point of personal privilege to say that I tell this board all the time they're the very best board in South Carolina. They think I make that up, but I'm really not making that up. They are a very good, very smart, and dedicated school board, and I can tell you they spend many, many hours on our children's behalf. So as superintendent, it's a delight to work for this group of 7. Thank you for everything that you're doing. And now, Mr. Chair, that concludes our recognitions.
This is a good time for anyone who doesn't want to stay for this riveting meeting to slip out.
It's riveting.
It is riveting.
Please don't run.
Do we have anyone sign up for public forum? Thank you. Dr. Quinn, Superintendent's report.
All right, so I get to see a lot of amazing things, and one of the amazing things that happened in the fall was a staff event where teachers got to lead and support other teachers. So I'd like to ask Crowders Creek Elementary School to come forward to present the inquiry lab that they did. I was so impressed with everything I saw in terms of the organization and the outcomes, and I just was amazed by this group. So I wanted them to get to share their activities, and it's nice to have a big group here tonight to do that.
I just brought a couple of people with me. All right, thank you, Dr. Quinn. Thank you, Chairman Wallace and Board of Trustees for this opportunity to speak to you this evening. Today, I am joined by members of the Crowders Creek Impact Team, and in just a moment, you will have an opportunity to hear from those individuals on our work to develop the Personalized Learning Inquiry Lab. I just want to say thank you to all these educators for all of their hard work that they do each and every day at Crowders Creek. And I was tasked with introducing everyone without notes, so here we go. So representing pre-K, we will have Ms. Lehman. Ms. George is representing our kindergarten. Ms. Richardson is representing 2nd grade. Ms. Whitesides is representing 3rd grade. Ms. Few is representing 4th grade. From our intervention department, we have Ms. West and Ms. Ledbetter. We have our innovation coach, Ms. Randolph. We have our literacy coach, Ms. Shepard, and we have assistant principal, Ms. Hamilton. And I will turn it over to them to share some of the amazing things. And Ms. Piazza, our media specialist. So close. 90% is good, though. 90% is good.
You did it with your back turned, too. That was the hard part.
Without looking.
Without looking.
Yeah. So I will turn it over to them to share some of the amazing work that they've done so that you can hear about what we are doing at Crowders Creek.
So first, inquiry labs are all about learning by seeing and doing. They begin with classroom visits. Then there's a chance for a focus area of exploration, led by an interactive Q&A sessions with the teachers and students. There's time for idea sharing and strategy investigation, learning in progress, remembering that every school is at a different place within personalized learning, and that there's a reflective opportunity at the end where everyone kind of comes together to collaborate.
So as participants came into the inquiry lab, they were asked to come in with an open mindset. They were asked to come in with enthusiasm for learning and a willingness to engage. As they came into the classrooms, they were actively observing students working. They asked the students thoughtful questions. They celebrated new ideas that they saw. And they also imagined the possibilities of the individualized and personalized learning that they were seeing and how it could be brought into their own room. The goal for our participants as they left were to walk away with practical steps that they could use in their situations and in their environments, and a deeper understanding for how these methods could empower students and to enhance the learning opportunities that they had.
As the innovation coach at Crowder's Creek, my role was to organize and plan the inquiry lab that we held. This was the first time that we ever held such an event at our school, and it was a big task, but it could never have been done without all of the 37 teachers who volunteered to open up their classrooms. As you know, Crowder's Creek is a very large school, and we have over 1,100 students. So, as you know, we have a lot of staff members. In the beginning, some staff members were a little nervous to have visitors in their classrooms because for a lot of our school, the personalized learning journey is just beginning. But they opened their classroom with welcome arms. So as part of the organization of the inquiry lab, we created a schedule, as you can see up there on the slide. We filled out a map and color-coded it so all of our visitors would know where to go. We had student desk and table tents that were created, welcome signs outside of each classroom so that the participants would know what they were stepping into and what they were to look for as they visited the classrooms. And we also included possible questions for students that could be asked of them, and questions that the participants could ask the teachers. And this year at